And I am sensing that they want me to climb them. I'm sensing that as I go up in elevation, that they will help me find the answers that I need to find.
Wonderful. Look at yourself. Do you feel like you have a body?
Yes.
Look down at your feet. How many toes do you have?
I have 5.
Look at your hands. How many fingers do you have?
5.
Your skin tone, what color is it?
I'm sensing that it is of light, not necessarily a tone.
Do you feel female, male, or both?
I feel female.
Are you wearing any clothing?
I am sensing no.
How about any jewelry, any crystals on you, anything else on you?
I am feeling that I am wearing a necklace. It is of a blue stone. It is powerful.
Why do you say it's powerful?
It has guided me to where I need to go. My journey through these mountains, it has acted as protection, and it has allowed me to communicate to higher realms.
Keep journeying up this mountain. Tell me, is it just one mountain? Describe the whole landscape. Describe everything.
The landscape is that of on Earth. I would compare it to the Switzerland region or the Netherlands. They're jagged mountains. They're surrounding me. There's lots of them. And they're very powerful, majestic. They are unbothered by anything else around them. They empower me. I feel that I'm not necessarily climbing them, as in walking up them. I feel that I am gliding along them.
Keep moving time and space and describing everything you're doing.
Something is calling me from inside the mountains. I believe that it is the dragons that reside in there. They're calling me inwards. For some reason, I needed to climb them first to gain the highest energy that I can before I enter them. They're calling me inwards.
Go ahead. Go inwards. Allow for yourself to connect. What is it that they want to give you a message about?
They're calling me inwards to assist them in protecting the mountain ranges all over the world. The dragons they're telling me that other ranges are experiencing turmoil. They're saying that the humans are not being kind to them, that they have plans of destroying them, and that I am a major player in helping them protect them from this damage that the humans want to bring them.
Beautiful. Ask them, how can you assist them?
How can I assist you? They're telling me to show the humans love light. Everyone that I cross with in my path, I will emanate my love light. The humans that I get in contact with will feel it, and the seed will be planted within them to also want to protect the mountains too. And with a larger quantity of humans wanting to protect the mountain ranges, the danger that the negative humans want to inflict upon the mountains will come to a slow, maybe not a stop just yet, as a lot of the humans need to rise in their vibrations. But the ones that are susceptible to positive energy, I as well as others, will be able to help them bring awareness and see the importance of protecting these mountain ranges as they hold powerful energy.
Everything has consciousness. Would you allow for these mountain ranges to speak through you to explain to us why is it that they hold powerful energy?
Yes.
Let me go ahead and speak now to the energies of the mountains. These beautiful energies I'd like to speak to you now. Greetings.
Greetings.
Thank you for speaking to us. We love you, honor you, and respect you. I understand the divine power of the mountains and how beautiful you all are as I connect often to you. If you can explain to us, though, why is it that you hold such beautiful power? Explain whatever you feel that you need to explain to the human world, this earth.
We hold enormous energy in that we keep benevolent beings safe, such as the majestic dragon beings that you know of, and other beings, as we keep the energy strong. And that's why the humans are so drawn to them, as they like to climb us. They love to perhaps ski. They like to ski down us. And when doing so, they feel they are more connected with their inner child. And that is so important in maintaining their high vibratory energy. I know that she likes to ski too, and in doing so, she feels empowered being on us. She feels that she has immense power and that she is able to escape everything else around her, and she is able to be in her own world. She is able to feel our energy. And so do the other humans, even if they are not aware of this energy. Their higher selves, they draw them to mountains. They all feel it too.
Beautiful, thank you. And how many mountains are we speaking to right now in this area?
We're speaking as a collective for all mountains on Earth.
Beautiful. So if I just have a couple questions about mountains. Are mountains a collective energy, or do they have an individual embodiment like certain mountains? Do they have an individual, say, spirit of the mountains, or do they initially just connect and speak collectively? How does this work?
We speak collectively, although we feel different energies all over the world. For example, the mountains in, say, Switzerland or the Netherlands, they would feel the energies in which the humans are trying to inflict danger on for their electric powered vehicles. They want to take down these mountains for their own selfish uses. And we feel that energy in whichever part of the world that this is happening. And although this is not happening in a certain part of the world, we all collectively feel what is happening.
And how does that influence, or does it affect you in any form when you feel these things?
It affects us as in we are sending love, and we are sending protection to those mountains that are being affected. I feel that the humans will not be able to take down all the mountains because of our immense energies, but they're going after the high vibratory ones. I feel that they are not going after the largest of us. regardless, they're trying to hinder our energies.
Is there something specifically that they're doing to hinder your energies as a collective of mountains? And are we talking to, before you answer that, are we talking to a collective of mountains on Earth or another place, another planet?
We're speaking to the collective of mountains on Earth specifically, but we are able to connect with the mountains and other planets as well.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. And if you could tell us, how is it that they're trying to hinder your energy, what you do? What are some ways that they do that?
They try to take energy from us, as in they're trying to create more of their electric powered vehicles. They're taking down the mountains that they can to get the coal. I'm sensing the coal, the electrical energy within us to power these cars. And I sense that over the next few decades, they will be taking more of our energy, but a good portion of the human collective will fight against this.
What are some of the tools? What are they using to take your energy?
They are using their large machinery, as they cannot do this by hand. They're using their drills, very large drills, to go deep within us until they reach enough electrical power to get what they need for these vehicles. They are containing this energy for them until they need it in the future for the amount of electric powered vehicles.
And what about, like, I've seen like some roads that are made through the mountains, like they make a hole through the mountains. Does that affect the mountain in any way when they do that?
I'm sensing yes. When they make roads, they are not trying to siphon our energies, though, which takes more energy from us and diminishes more power than it would with them just constructing the roads themselves. Although we do not like this, we do not like the construction of the roads. We accept it because the humans, they are just trying to find easier ways to climb us, to drive up us, because they know that the higher elevation they go, the more high vibratory feelings that they have. So they do not simply just have to hike for a while to get up us. Instead, they can drive. We enjoy when the humans hike, though, because we feel a greater connection with them as opposed to them driving through us, because their vehicles eliminate the amount, or they eliminate the connection, the pure connection with us. We want the humans to hike, to explore us, to feel us with their bare feet and their hands. We want to send them love that way and power rather than just driving.
Wonderful. Thank you. And as far as mountains, how do you connect to, do you also connect to like hills and pyramids? What is your
Yes.
relation to that?
Pyramids are sacred. They are still sacred geometry, which we still hold close to us. The pyramids hold immense energy too, and we share our energy with them. And the same with the hills, even though they are not as large in size as us, they still hold energies and they still have conscious awareness of their collective, of our collective.
Beautiful. Thank you. And some of these places that you are, traveling through, they look like mountain ranges, or they even look like pyramids. I was looking at a pyramid that was excavated in Mexico, and it looked like one of these hills. And I would say there's thousands of them just alone in the States that look like that exact hill that then they excavated, and they realized it was a pyramid. So can you tell us, can you let us know, do these hills and ranges, mounds, are they actual, some of them, are they pyramids? Then, as you said, they also connect to the mountain ranges?
I am sensing, yes, that some of these hills are just buried. The earth has covered them over time, in a way as protection, but also as time goes on, Gaia naturally likes to cover these amazing energy centers. I feel that it is a protection, and I feel that a lot of hills may be ancient pyramids.
Beautiful, thank you. I once had a session, since we're speaking to your beautiful spirits of the mountains, where there was this beautiful young girl, and she was magical. She was created from magic, and she was trying to, for example, figure out how to remove this. It seemed like a curse, like she couldn't seem to remove herself from this earth. And I remember specifically she went to Mount Shasta, that mountain, and spoke to the spirit, and the spirit gave her guidance on how she would be able to release herself from this magic, dark magic really, that had began her being stuck here. So tell us the potentials. What are the potentials that human life can really achieve if we begin to connect to the spirits of the mountains that might be near us? A lot of people live surrounded by valleys. Like, for example, Salt Lake City is surrounded by mountain ranges. What advice do you have for human life to be able to start connecting to these mountains, pyramids of Earth?
I encourage the humans, even if they do not live next to these beautiful mountain ranges of us, to travel. They need to travel to connect with us. It's very individual. Everyone will get something different out of it once they connect with us, meditate with us, surround themselves with us. They will feel something inside that is unmistakable, and this power will assist in, I feel it will assist in their awakening. They will become more awakened by us as we can feed them knowledge. Their intuition will get stronger when they connect to us. We assist in that as well. I feel it is very therapeutic and necessary for humans to connect with us as much as they can, even if they don't have a way of traveling to the large mountains. Even the hills will do much more than people think. People don't think much of the hills. They don't think much of them until they connect with them. They are very important too. We cannot forget the power that these hills have as well.
Yes, thank you. Very true. Now, earlier, where you're mentioning that they're trying to siphon your energy from the mountains, are they using some kind of technology to siphon it for their electric cars?
They are using a mixture of machinery to physically do it, but the negative ones, or the ones that I'm sensing, the ones that hold negative and positive within them are the ones that are able to get the most out of our energy to then feed these cars. The ones that are purely of negative entities are not able to do this. That's why they need the ones with the mixture of the two to be a part of their team in siphoning this energy.
Okay, so then they're using their light, their organic version of them, because otherwise, if they're negative polarized completely, they're not a matching vibration to this energy to siphon it.
Exactly.
For this awareness, so that we can look out for it in the future.
Welcome.
It's so important that we protect and we guard, yes, these sacred spaces that hold these sacred energies for the collective. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to tell us as this collective of mountains that's speaking? Anything else?
I would just ask that humanity sends us love as much as they can. A lot of them don't realize that we are conscious beings too. They just think of us as part of the earth, part of their dwelling. But by sending us love, this will make so much more of a difference than they think.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Because like you said, one mountain and one hill or one pyramid, they all connect to each other. So if we're sending this love to this grid of mountains spread throughout Earth, then would it also then spread to all the people that are on Earth, since this grid spreads throughout all Earth?
Yes, it acts as a blanket of energy for humanity. We are one, and the humans need to remember this. Our energy exchanges go hand in hand.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. We love you. Thank you for all that you're doing for the collective by being these beautiful consciousness within these mountains. Thank you. We love you.
We love you.
Now, can I please speak back to her who is climbing this mountain now?
Yes.
Wonderful. So go ahead, go on your journey. We talked to the mountain spirits. Now, I know that you were mentioning something about the dragons. Tell me more about that as you're going on this journey. Tell me what you're doing. What are you sensing?
I'm sensing that the dragons, the reason why they are staying in the mountains is because a lot of them are too high in vibration to explore and to live how they want to live in harmony with the humans, as the humans have not reached their high vibratory match. They are waiting until the humans get to that point where more start to, they are waiting for more of them to reach a high vibration to interact with them on a stronger level. Although a lot of the connected humans are able to feel the energies of the dragons. They are able to sense them and feel them whenever they are engaging in activities that bring the humans happiness and fulfillment and love. They assist them with those things. And they love to do this. They would love to do more of this. But they are very wary of the infringing energies that are out there as well. They just want to live in harmony with us. but they are protecting their energies as they should. The ones that are older and more experienced are able to be out here with the humans in their energy form. They are not able to expose their physical form, but they want to get to that point and they're assisting the humans to be able to raise their vibrations, to be able to live amongst all of the other magical, benevolent creatures that live with us in these mountains.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. So many dragons are found within mountains.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Beautiful. Whenever I travel the lands, I see dragons coming out of mountains or even sometimes becoming embodiments of the mountains. How about the dragons? Do they have any messages for us?
Yes, they encourage us to they encourage the ones that are more connected with us to share the awareness with others who are not yet as awakened as them. They encourage those ones they encourage the humans to connect with us and to share the love and the unity that we want to bring to humankind and to all of the other creations. Dragons, they want unity. They just want us all to live in unity and in love. Not many humans think that we hold such immense energies. And that is why we are connecting to ones. We are connecting to more people like yourself and like other beautiful, benevolent souls that we know will relay the message, spread the awareness to the ones that need it. We've discovered our power and the strength that we bring to the humans and protecting them. We energetically shield them in a way with our beautiful wings energetically, although they cannot see it, they can sense it. Oh, their higher selves connect with us, and it is a beautiful union as they do a lot for us too.
Thank you. Our infinite love to all the dragons on Earth and the universe and creation. Thank you to everyone. So tell me, what you've shared so much of what your journey is climbing this mountain. Any initial goal that you're trying to reach this mountain? What else are you doing? Why else are you here?
I am here to show that her experiences with the mountains and with traveling and being drawn to them is doing much more than she thinks. They are assisting her in raising her vibrations. They want to show her wonder. They want her to experience more of that and to connect with her inner child. She feels as though she cannot do this regularly, but she wants to. And by connecting and climbing these mountains, this enables her to do so. It enables others to do so too that so allow it. That's why she is so drawn to them. That's why she wants to live with them, near them in the future, because of how much they change and raise your vibration, and they assist in growth. They symbolize that there's endless growth. They are a physical symbol of that because of their immense heights and the fact that they reach to higher realms The tops of the mountains, although some of them don't seem as high, they are still a catalyst for attaining the vibratory match to dive into other realms and to connect at a more efficient level. And that is why she is on this journey right now.
It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for all of that explanation. Is there any specific location she's trying to reach on this mountain range, or anything else we need to see of importance here?
She is trying to reach the top. We're going to the top so that she can feel more of this power. Sometimes she doesn't feel that she has enough power in her life. She doubts it. We are here to show her how much power she really has over herself and her life. As of right now, she feels that she is stuck in a way. She is in a pause, and that is why we are taking her to the mountains to assist in growth so that she gains the courage to expand her life, to grow. She's very weary of this life. She's very skeptical. She feels too comfortable right now. And she needs to know that exploring for anyone provides so much more growth and opportunity than projected. A lot of people are in their comfort zones right now, and they need to step out of that to raise their vibrations.
Wonderful. Thank you. I love that, to explore. And have we been talking to the higher self this whole time?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, higher self, for coming on so early during the session. Would you like to help her journey to the top of the mountain?
Yes.
Okay. Help her reach that and tell me what's that like to reach it?
Oh, she feels so strong energetically. Her physical body is vibrating so consistently. There's so much energy with coming to the top here, even though she does not feel like she has a physical body in this journey, in this realm. She still feels it, and it powers her light. It powers the energy body that she is in right now.
Like sometimes if she can't be physically, climbing a mountain every day, this is a beautiful example that you've given her today. How can she potentially meditate and be able to reach this level of heightened energy if she meditates on that feeling?
Absolutely.
I can see how that could become a very beautiful sacred practice within oneself to balance and to stay consistent and ensuring that our energies are heightened and at their highest peak. Thank you.
Yes, that is a beautiful symbol. As you come to the peak of the mountain, it enables you to be more in touch with your peak energies. Yes.
Thank you. Anything else, higher self, that you want to share with us about this experience you've shared with us today? Anything else you want to tell her?
She needs to remember the strength that resides within her. The strength similar to that of a lion. She needs to bring forth this more, and she needs to not be afraid to show it. She's too worried about what other people think, and she tries to dull down her energies around certain people and feels as though she cannot express her high vibrations. And in turn, that is not good for anyone to do, to dull down their vibrations. Instead, they may not need to use words, but they can emanate it among other people through their love light.
Thank you. Beautiful advice. I know that is something that a lot of us can struggle a bit to find balance, because there's so much programming on it. If you are too strong, then you can be conceited. I don't know. There's all this like ridiculous programming, and then tend to then downgrade yourself or dilute yourself lower. But really, we should all just be stepping into our empowerment. And I love what you said, is if you don't have to express it through the words, you can just be it. And that is it.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's time for us to unleash our inner divine power. Thank you. That's beautiful. No more making ourselves smaller than what we really are.
Exactly.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Higher Self. What a beautiful example you have shown us today. Higher Self, is this a good time now to begin her body scan?
Beautiful.
Good. Higher Self, would you like to call forth on any archangels or any other benevolent beings to assist during the body scan?
Archangel Michael.
Wonderful. Higher Self, connect us to Archangel Michael now. I'd like to speak to him now.
Greetings.
Greetings, Michael. I love you, honor you, and respect you. It's an honor to be speaking to you once more. Thank you. Michael, our Higher Self has requested for your assistance during her body scan. If you can go ahead now and start with the Higher Self, both of you in union, scanning her body, looking for any negative energies, entities, technologies. Where would you like to begin in her body first?
Her chest.
What's within her chest? Is it an energy, entity, or technology?
That is disguising itself well. Feel that it is an entity.
Okay, what kind of entity is that? Reptilian, Archon, or Earthbound?
Reptilian.
Good, go ahead and contain it now with the symbols. Let me know when it's contained.
It is contained.
Good. Let's go ahead and find all entities in her body now. We want to find them all and contain them all now. Where else does she have entities at?
She has one along with her chest and her lungs too.
Okay. What kind of entity is that? Reptilian, Archon, or Earthbound?
I'm sensing this is a reptilian too.
Good. Go ahead and contain it now in her lungs. Let me know when it's contained.
It is contained.
Wonderful. Thank you. Let's keep scanning her. Find them all. Where else does she have entities at?
She has more in her third eye and in her mind. They're targeting those areas too.
Okay, what kind of entities are those? Reptilian, Archon, or Earthbound?
Those are reptilians too.
In both the third eye and in the mind?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and contain all the reptilians in the third eye and in her mind. Let me know when they're contained.
They are contained.
Beautiful. Let's keep scanning her deeply, thoroughly. Where else does she have entities at?
That is all.
Okay. Let's go ahead and scan her DNA just to ensure there's nothing hiding in her DNA. Scan it deeply, thoroughly. Are there any negative fractals, any negative aliens integrated, any AI, nano within her DNA? How does her DNA look?
There is AI in her sacral chakra area that is affecting her uterus, her reproductive system.
Okay. And can we go ahead and contain this AI? Is this AI just AI, artificial intelligence, or does it have organic to it matter?
I am sensing it is not organic.
Just AI. Okay. Go ahead and start using the symbols there, and let's go ahead and Phoenix Fire and start transmuting the AI out of her sacral now. Can we do that?
Yes.
One of her concerns was that she is taking birth control. And is this related to that since it's in that space?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead. We're Phoenix Fire and transmuting all attachments from the AI there, from the birth control. And can you tell me, she says that, she's been taking this for 6-7 years. And I mean, do you have any advice, higher self, as far as like how she's able to ensure that, she's not ready yet to, she feels she's not ready to conceive yet, but prolong. So what kind of natural fertility can you give her, like, so that she doesn't have to take these birth control pills or any kind of artificial birth control like this that can affect her as we see now? How can she naturally ensure that she doesn't, get pregnant until she feels that she's ready?
She has, she's come across a few potential methods, few potential natural methods, as in seeds, the seeds of papayas, the papaya plant. She doubts it, and she's not sure if it could be a complete replacement. But she needs to look more into that. She needs to do more research with these methods and trust them in her heart. She knows that her higher self will guide her to the correct method that will get along with her body, that will be kind to her body, but will also hormonally, naturally be able to do this essentially the same mechanism as a normal birth control. She needs to trust more natural methods.
Good, thank you. So again, we want to transmute all residue, anything that this AI caused by the birth control there. And we want to go ahead and heal her reproductive system, her womb space, ensure that there's nothing left over from this AI. Can we ensure of that?
Yes.
Good. Continue that process there. Phoenix fire, love light there. And this birth control, did it affect her in any other way, anywhere else in the body besides the reproductive area?
Yes. She was on a stronger birth control a year and a half prior to taking the pill. She had an injectable within her that inflicted strong, dark AI derived energies that really took a toll on her mental well being. And she knows this too. She knows this. She's learned the lesson from it, and that is why she went on the pill, which it was a more gentle form of birth control as opposed to this one. But the IUD really put her in a negative space. But this also it catalyzed her. It helped her to see that there is more to this life than just the three-dimensional way of life. This helped her grow, so she needed to feel this. And I think she recognized that too as time went on. This was a part of her growth process. And for all other women out there that are getting affected this way as well by the IUD specifically, they need to know that this, if it is negatively affecting them, and if it is creating negative thoughts and feelings and voices that are not of them, that they should be recognizing this, and they should take this as a lesson, and they should be healing themselves of that, and know that it is not organic, it is not of them. So to not take the invasive thoughts and feeling so seriously as she did, as she got so infringed that she couldn't control her feelings. She would just cry at random moments of the day. It affected her and it was debilitating. And I can sense that other women are going through this and they need to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. They need to know that they can heal themselves of this. And if this is creating that kind of energy within them, to eliminate it immediately. Take the lessons that it teaches them, but to eliminate it from their body, as this will hinder their growth over time instead of promoting growth.
Thank you. Beautifully explained. I can imagine. I mean, especially since we are speaking of the divine feminine reproductive system, how these energies could be hindered. And since we are very creational within the womb space and we help create life, and how, injecting, say, AI that we don't realize that we're doing perhaps in that time, or using birth control, how it can affect us in these areas that are so natural and they're meant to be just flowing constantly with no blockages or anything hindering or siphoning their energy. So
yes.
Thank you for all that you said. Thank you. Okay, so I want to ensure, does she have any infringement from the injections she was receiving in her body? Any negative energy?
She needs to be cleared of prior vaccinations. Although she has not received the vaccine, she has been affected by previous ones that need to be cleared, that are weighing her down.
Okay, so are these in her DNA or different parts of the body? Where's the damage of the immunization prior shots she got?
I'm sensing in the DNA.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start healing. I know we also found AI earlier in the DNA. Was it rooted to the immunization shots?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start using the symbols and start transmuting all AI, any nano, anything that is inorganic within her DNA. We're neutralizing it, transmuting it all now. As you all begin to do that, go ahead and start healing her DNA with love, light, and higher self. Would you like to call forth on any benevolent being to assist with the filling in of love, light, like Divine Mother, Yeshua, Raphael? Who would you like to call forth to assist?
Archangel Raphael.
Beautiful. Higher self, connect us to Archangel Raphael now. I'd like to speak to him now. Greetings, Raphael. Love you, honor you, and respect you. It's an honor to always have you here.
Greetings.
Thank you. Raphael, if you can assist the higher self with all healing that is needed, fill in love light. As we continue to remove these infringements, ensure that her body is healed with the higher self. Can you do that?
Of course.
Thank you. We're working now on the DNA. So start repairing that and healing that. Anything else attached within the DNA that needs to be healed? No negative aliens or anything else integrated into it?
I sense that is all.
All right, so I'll let you continue to work on that, and then Raphael, fill in all those areas of the DNA with love light when ready with higher self. Thank you. Okay, so anywhere else as far as these injections or the birth control, anywhere else affected in her body?
Yes, her third eye needs some work.
She has a reptilian in there, but let's go ahead and start. We'll talk to the reptilian in a little bit. I would go ahead and start working on her third eye now. Okay, and does she have any other entities? One more time, let's scan her one more time to ensure there are no more hidden. Any other entities in her? Deeply, thoroughly. Also look beyond organic matter to ensure there are no entities hiding in organic matter.
I'm sensing that there used to be one in her neck that may still reside.
Okay, so the scan. Is there still an entity in her neck?
Yes.
What kind of entity is it? Reptilian, Archon, or Earthbound?
It is Archon.
Go ahead and contain it now within the neck. Let me know when it's contained.
It is contained.
Okay, let's start neutralizing that archon out of her neck. Phoenix fire, source fire, transmuting, and neutralizing now the archon out of her neck. Can we do that?
Yes.
Thank you. And tell me, when did this attach to her neck?
This attached last year, last September, October. That time she had woken up with a very infringing kink in her neck that would not allow mobility. She could not move it from left to right, up or down. And this also attached to her partner, as he, shortly after she explained what was happening, he felt the same way. His neck was then infringed upon too by the same archon.
Okay. Can we provide healing to her partner if he still has it? Does he still have it?
I'm sensing yes.
Okay. With the higher self's permission, do we have permission to go ahead and start neutralizing and containing that archon in his neck as well?
Yes.
Thank you. And tell us, why did this happen to her, this archon infringement?
She allowed for it energetically. I am sensing that it came from another being, another human being. It's almost like a virus in a way. It was attached to them at one time, and by close contact with that person, it attached to her too, and then to her partner. It is like a parasite.
Okay.
It jumps from person to person.
Mm-hmm. Does she know who the person was? Did the person mean ill intent when that happened?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So we're going to go ahead and start removing and healing that time and space when that happened to both of them. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, and what has it been causing her since then?
It is, in a way, blocked flowing energy throughout her body. The energy flowing up to it flowing down. It has stopped this energy from free flowing within her. And it has caused her more fear than she had before.
Okay, so we're healing any damage caused by being there. So healing it all through all parts of her. Okay, so we'll come back and check on this later. And then we're going to scan her again one more final time. Are there any other entities hiding in her? Any other ones? Deeply, thoroughly?
No.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so if you could tell me, how is the AI in the sacral looking and in the DNA?
It is vibrating again, and it has more light. It is clear.
Beautiful. Can we confirm that we removed also within the DNA immunization damage or immunization infringement?
Yes.
Thank you. And then let's go ahead and start healing love light everywhere to all parts where the AI was in the sacral and the AI in the DNA, all parts of her. Now we're also clearing some of it from the third eye. Can you also scan her now for any negative portals? Does she have any negative portals in her?
Yes.
Where does she have the negative portals at?
She has one in her heart that when she enters it, emotes a very unnecessary feeling of vulnerability. And it also inflicts a victim mentality that is not of her, and it needs to be closed off so she stops feeling these things.
But where's the portal located in her body?
It is located in her heart.
Go ahead and close that dark portal now in her heart. Let me know when it's closed.
It is closed.
Go ahead, any other dark portal in her?
That is all.
Good. Let's go ahead and start healing Raphael and higher self, the heart, ensuring filling in love light to where that dark portal was at. Tell me, when did it attach there to her heart?
It attached a long time ago. She was a teenager. roughly 17 years old.
What was going on with her then that allowed for this to attach?
She was being bullied in high school, and the people that were initiating the bullying, they have a strong darkness with them that they tried to inflict upon her specifically because they know she is a high vibrational being and she is easier to target that way. And she allowed for the infringements that they caused her by putting her self-esteem down, by saying mean things, by manipulation. They were dark. Oh, they have much healing to do, but she still sends them love. She has matured and can see the situation for what it is now. And she needs to send them love and stop holding on to anger, and she needs to release that. And this has caused her to hold on to grudges, to create anger even in situations where the anger is not of hers, but she feels it from other people. And this is the root.
Thank you. Start healing her in regards to that. And also, I know you worked on her DNA. Let's deprogram any false belief systems within her DNA. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. And then also, can we scan her home and her land with her family's permission? Higher selves, are there any dark portals in her home and land we can close?
Yes. She has one in the dwelling where she lives now, in which some people of the house have created but are unaware of. But her and her partner feel it. They feel the energies emanating through this portal that is unsettling and needs to be tamed.
Good. Start closing any dark portals in the home and land. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. Michael, let us know once they're all closed.
They are closed.
Beautiful. Let's fill in love light to any parts of the home and land area that need healing from that. Thank you. All right. And now if we can go ahead and speak to the reptilians. We know that she has some in her chest, her lungs, third eye, and mind. Are any of them related to each other? Are they connected to each other or are they separate?
They are all one, but it has spread into fractals that have infected these parts of her body.
Okay. So, but they're all collective then.
Yes.
Thank you, higher self. All right. So let me go ahead and speak to them now, Michael, if you could help them come up now, speaking to them collectively. Greetings.
Greetings.
It is an honor to be talking to you. We love you, honor you, and respect you. May we ask you questions?
Yes.
If you can tell us, when was it that you attached to these different parts of her body?
A long time ago, before this life.
What was going on with that in that life that allowed for you to attach them?
She went through traumatic moments in her past life, and some of her past lives that have accumulated to where she opened herself up, and I was able to come in this way, and I was able to spread myself out over time to try to get the most energy as I could.
Okay, thank you. And can you tell me, do you have a reptilian body somewhere else?
Yes.
Okay, if you could connect me now to the reptilian bodies you're connected to. Speaking to you now. Greetings.
Greetings.
Thank you, love you, honor you, and respect you. May we ask you questions?
Yes.
If you could tell us, where are you located at right now?
We are in the dark area. The dark side of the moon.
Okay, thank you. And how many more are there with you?
Hundreds. It
And
is a colony of us that reside in the dark side of the moon, assisting
thank you.
other negative entities.
Would you be able to connect me to the 100 of you there on the dark side of the moon? I'd like to speak to all of you.
Yes.
Thank you. Greetings. We love you, honor you, and respect you. We understand that you've been playing negative polarized role for perhaps a long time. We're looking to assist you to remove yourself from this control so that you can release yourself and spread your light, and you can positively ascend and ascend throughout the universe. Perhaps you can incarnate or just go to a space of healing or go to another planet. But it would be a positive ascension so that you wouldn't play this negative role of siphoning anyone's energy, infringing anyone anymore. You could become sovereign and free, no longer being in this inverted simulation. Would you allow for us to help you become free and spread your light?
Yes.
Beautiful. 100 of you there who said yes, go ahead and find that light within you and start spreading it. And then, Raphael, can you see how many more did they attach to besides her?
They have attached to many other beings. It is hard to count, but it is a great amount.
Raphael, go ahead and talk to all those higher selves that they attach to, and whoever allows for those consciousness to be removed from them. Let's go ahead and start doing that now. Removing all attachments and helping them spread their light, those consciousness as well, from those others that they attach to. Once they're all light, those consciousness, go ahead and return them back to these reptilians who are spreading their light now on the dark side of the moon. Let us know once you all are light and you're whole once more.
We are of light, but some of them are having a hard time converting.
Okay. If we can assist Archangel Raphael and your legion of healers, can you all focus on them now to help them have an easier time spreading their light? Let's focus on them now. And let me know, Raphael, once they're all light.
They are all light.
Beautiful, thank you. Do you all have a message before you go?
We are sorry for what we have caused you as a collective, physically and mentally. We just weren't, we didn't know how to get the energy before, so we had to steal it.
Good, so now you're going to be your own creator being, creating your own energy. Thank you. Thank you for your message. If we could call forth now, higher self, connect me to Archangel Azrael. Greetings, Azrael. Greetings.
Hello.
Love you, honor you, and respect you. If you can assist all decent, beautiful, now positive entities to where they're meant to go, ensuring that they don't get tricked along the way. Can you do that in your team?
Of course.
Beautiful. Thank you. Go ahead and go with the love light of the universe. Blessings to all of you. May you be surrounded by the love light of the universe. Thank you.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so let's start healing now. Raphael and higher self, her chest, her lungs, her third eye, her mind. We know that she has asthma. Were these reptilians related to her asthma?
Yes.
They were in the lungs. Okay, so let's go ahead and start healing and transmuting her having to have asthma. She also takes an inhaler, and ideally she would like to stop that as well. Can we also deprogram that from her? Start healing and removing her asthma.
Yes.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay, we're healing her third eye, activating her abilities further as well. While we're working on that, can we balance out all her chakras, making sure none are blocked or misaligned, and also healing her auric field, ensuring there are no tears within it. Can we do all that?
Yes.
Good. And then the archon in her neck, has that been completely neutralized out of her neck?
Yes, it is gone.
Good. Let's fill that in with love light now. Can we scan her for any other types of negative technologies? Anything else hiding? Any rods, wires, hooks? Does she have anything else in her?
I'm sensing no.
Phoenix fire and love light through her whole body. Can we do that?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, Michael, can you scan her? Does she have any negative cords attached to her?
Yes.
Where are they attached in her body?
Her spine.
Well, and then who's attached to the negative cords?
She doesn't want to reveal,
Okay.
but it is the darkness brought out from her boyfriend's mother, who holds entities within her that attached a cord to her spine.
Okay, can we go ahead and cut that negative cord now, Michael?
Yes.
Good. Cut that now. Anywhere else in her body? Does she have any other negative cords?
No.
Okay. Let me know when it's severed.
It is severed.
Good. Let's go ahead and start healing the negative cord in her spine and repairing any damage caused by being there. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. And sending love to this mother-in-law. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Going forward, whenever some of the times attachments she received were from people. So going forward, if she starts shielding and she also teaches her partner to shield, can we ensure that there's no more attachments?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Or if there is attachments, I'm sure you will assist them. Okay. Thank you. I know the shielding will provide that. So healing her spine. And then, okay, her vision. She wanted to heal her vision. She's always really had to wear glasses. Is there anything attached or that we removed already that was connected to her vision?
Yes, there's a blockage in her optical nerves that are worsening, and that's why her vision's getting worse in a short amounts of time, faster than it normally would.
And then tell me what's causing the blockage. What is it? Negative energy, AI, what is it?
There's some negative energy and AI I'm sensing.
Okay, can we start using the symbols to start transmuting, eradicating that negativity there that's causing her vision?
Yes.
Okay, doing that now, completely transmuting that now. And then as soon as you're transmuting that blockage there, then start repairing her vision, Raphael and higher self, so that she no longer has to wear glasses. Can we do that for her?
Yes.
Good. And when did this negative energy enter her eyes?
Around the time when she noticed that she couldn't see as well as others when she was a child.
Was there anything attached to this negative energy that caused that to her?
Seems to be a negative energy that runs within her family that is causing the people on her father's side of the family the same infringement with their eyesight that was passed down to her.
Okay. Can you start removing, excuse me, whatever caused that initially?
Yes.
So it was given through the bloodline. Was there past ancestor that went through something that caused this to then carry on to the rest of the descendants?
Yes.
Okay, so let's find that and let's start transmuting, eradicating that now. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. Does it have anything to do with any kind of like black magic or cursing that we need to take care of?
Black magic.
Okay, higher self, Michael, and Raphael start working on that black magic. Can we do that?
Yes.
Thank you. And then whoever allows within the family who wants to remove this, they can do that with the higher self's permission as well. Thank you. So again, we're healing her vision. Let me know once it's all transmuted, this dark energy from her eyes. Let me know when that's done.
That is done.
Okay, good. Let's go ahead and Phoenix Fire and Love Light in the area repair. Thank you. And the higher self, if she needs any assistance with any dental healing, can we do that now?
Yes.
Good. And how many years can we age regress her? I know she's really young, but can we age regress her body?
Yes. 5 years.
Good. Start the process now, higher self. We're also expanding her heart to the biggest it can be, activating her abilities in her third eye. Okay, and then Michael, can you scan her soul? Are there any fractured soul pieces missing from her soul?
No.
Good. Can you confirm her soul is whole?
Yes, it is whole.
Good. Thank you. Are there any negative contracts that we need to remove? She have any?
No.
Good.
No.
Higher self, does she have any inverted timelines we need to remove from her from past lives?
Yes.
Thank you, higher self. If you could start doing that process there, and you have the archangels to assist you now, and you could call forth on source as well if you need any assistance in deleting all these inverted timelines from her. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good, thank you. I think it's really important work, especially if she ever does decide to conceive in the future. But I know she's taking her time right now, but in the future, that way she could ensure that she could also perhaps bridge this for her child as well, not to have to carry inverted timelines.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Beautiful. Yes. Okay. Can we heal all her current life trauma and past life trauma?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. Higher self and archangels. What a beautiful healing for her today. I just feel so in awe by her, and her grandmother got her to me, and infinite thanks to her. But it's amazing that at her age, that she is 22 and she's doing this already. So wow, what a beautiful life to live from here on.
Indeed it is. She has a bright future ahead of her, and this is big. She knows that this is a pivotal moment for her growth as a person and to assist the collective in the future, as she was meant to be a healer.
Love it. Thank you, higher self. Thank you. Okay. So now, higher self, can you confirm that we've completely healed her, and we've ensured that she is now within her organic timelines? Is her body?
Yes.
Thank you. Good, good. All right, higher self. She has questions. May I ask them now?
Yes.
And she wants to know, who's her higher self aspect? Is there a name?
She has been getting the name Freya has stuck to her. She's watched plenty of videos about her, as she is very intrigued by this beautiful creation. And she also recently, at her job, she saw a sign, an actual sign. Someone had named their child Freya,
Oh,
and that
love it.
was a symbol to her too.
I too have a fascination with that name.
Beautiful.
Beautiful name. Beautiful. So thank you, Freya. Beautiful. Her energies definitely feel like Freya.
Oh, they are so strong, and she is able to connect with them deeper now than she ever has before. She thanks you for this.
Thank you. I thank her for her beautiful heart. As we know, these healings profoundly travel throughout the whole creation. So thank you. And whoever needs healing throughout creation from this session, herself may ripple out to all parts where it's needed, through especially, like the sacral area that we talked about, her eye vision, everywhere that she had, may ripple out to the collective as needed. Higher self, can we do that?
Yes.
Thank you, higher self. Good, good. And then she wants to know, how many previous lives has she had on Earth?
Oh, she has had a few. She's in this life now that's allowed her. She stepped up the ladder, as you could say. In this life, she is able to much more expand, and she vibrating more, because the past lives have led her to this one. And this one has been so grand already. And she has learned many lessons and is receiving and continuing to receive several downloads of past lives that she can learn from. And she recognizes that in other people too, in their journeys.
Beautiful. So she's had a very strong infringing energy, she said, keeping her out of in her comfort zone for too long, instilling fear, anxiety throughout her life, especially about the future, about completing certain tasks, being intimidated by them. Feels like she's been walking on eggshells, not wanting to mess up or struggle because of her own mistakes. She needs to free herself from this. What was causing this?
Part of it was the reptilian that contained her third eye, was not letting her expand. It was keeping her. It's keeping her in this place that she's in right now. It doesn't want her to explore her options and know her power. Once she becomes a fully independent person, it wants to keep her in one place to prevent growth, because it realizes that once she grows vibrationally, that it is no longer a match to it.
Okay, good. Have we completely released and healed that from her?
Yes.
Good. Sending further love light to that, such that she can no longer have that anymore. Can we do that higher self?
We can, yes.
Thank you. Okay, and then also the fear of losing a family member or loved one, even though she hasn't had major loss this life. Is there something related to that? Any past life trauma?
She has gotten glimpses of a past life that had to do with being in a war. She survived a war, perhaps World War One. She lost her significant other and many other family members. And this led up until this bled into this lifetime. She fears the loss of the ones close to her because she has lost so many in this past life. She dreads that feeling, and she is doubtful in her coping mechanisms with this. It's damaged her so much in her past life.
Thank you, higher self. Go ahead. I know we started healing these past lives and deleting inverted timelines. So let's give her the continual healing for this to release this fear. Can we do that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. And I want to ensure that we've healed all tightness. She says deep chest diagram area, negative force that she feels there, and heaviness. Sometimes gives her anxiety. Did we completely heal that for her?
Yes, it feels lighter now.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, a lot of these we've already taken care of. And then she also says that a good portion of her life she's had issues with fully focusing, concentrating, comprehending tasks, conversations, priority, etc. Maybe mild from ADHD. Does she have ADHD, or is that what's causing that?
She has a mild form of it. It is not entirely consuming her, but enough to where it is keeping her from following her life path and doing what she must do along the way.
Okay. Is there anything in her that's causing the ADHD? Can you explain if she has a mild? What is it?
It is a dark, it is a dark black energy that has reconstructed her brain neurologically to have this, to in order to try to infringe upon her further. So once again, she is held in place, and that she is not able to move more smoothly down the path as she is divinely meant to. This is definitely becoming a barrier. Yes.
Okay, thank you. So let's go ahead and start healing that now. All of it. Through all time and space. And is it rooted somewhere in her body?
Yes, in her brain.
Okay, let's start healing and repairing any parts of the brain that need healing. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, higher self, I've asked all the questions. We conducted the body scan. Higher self, let's scan her and let's see if there's anything else that I'm missing. Anything else that I could have asked that I haven't, higher self.
No.
Beautiful, higher self. Can I call you Freya?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Freya. You're so beautiful.
Oh, as are you, Phoenix.
Thank you. I have one of your statues. I just love looking at her.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you. All right. Let me see. Freya, do you have any final messages for her before we bring her back?
She needs to connect with and feel the fire within her more, the positive fire, and let go of the negative. She has felt enough negative fire, but it is time for her to feel the positive. Oh, how powerful fire is.
Beautiful. Yes. We know that through our sacred teachings, that Freya is a essence of Archangel Jophiel, and then so this key, this embodiment, also is located in the Tibetan area, where the mountains and the Himalayan mountains and so on. So it's interesting that she, of course, channeled the collective of mountains when it were. She is a guardian of these mountains already.
So beautiful. She is thrilled to find this out.
Ah, yes. Wonderful. Thank you, higher self.
Thank you.
Okay, higher self, are we complete with her session for today?
Yes, we are.
Thank you. I love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you, higher self, for bringing her to me. And so proud of her again. And thank you, Archangel Michael, Raphael, anyone else who assisted with today's beautiful healing. And may it once more ripple out into creation in all parts where it's needed. We love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you, everyone. May I bring her back, higher self?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Feeling marvelous, wonderful, all over.
Oh, yes, you can say that again.
Welcome back.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that it was. You're feeling wonderful all over?
Oh, beyond anything I've ever felt. I'm still vibrating.
Ah, sure.
Oh my goodness.
Etherically astral bifurcated mountain ranges. So, wow.
Wow.
You're such a beautiful soul, and you are glowing. Even more so.
Thank you so much.
And you look just like Freya.
It's so funny too, because everyone sees the red in my hair, and I'm like, I don't see it, but now I do. This is my natural hair, and I haven't dyed it for a few years now, and I would like to keep it that way.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, Freya did have red hair in her incarnation.
Yes.
So beautiful. That's so interesting you said that, because during the video, the sun was hitting me at some point, and brown hair tends to have red in it too once the sun hits it. So
Yeah.
I was looking at my red hair. I was like, oh, so pretty. And now you're
That's
saying that.
amazing.
I think I was just picking up on your beautiful red hair. Yeah.
I definitely felt our strong soul connection during that. It is
Beautiful. Yes.
everything I imagined and more, much
Mm.
more.
Yes. Freya is very special and dear to my heart. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
she's
sure you
so
felt that.
beautiful.
Mhm.
Oh, how
Oh, I'm in
grateful I am to figure this out. Thank you so much for assisting me in this healing. I'm
awe.
infinitely grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, as I am for you and the beauty that you are. It was such a gift today to be able to tap into the mountain spirits and the energies and the collective messages that they had for us. It really
That's
helped me
beautiful.
understand even deeper the how to really tap into these mounds and whatever, whether they're bigger or smaller. Thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the size. And I just learned that myself. I kind of downplayed hills for a while.
Right? Yes. I loved
Oh,
it all. It was so
beautiful.
beautiful. Magic.
Yes, beautiful. I've been trying to adapt more of a vegan lifestyle too. It feels
Yes.
much much lighter, and it promotes more energy than when I did used to eat a good amount of meat and processed foods.
That's for sure. Yes, vegan is definitely the way to go, but not unhealthy
Yeah.
because there's so many processed like protein, processed like
Yeah.
yeah, pea protein and stuff that's all bioengineered. So more
Right.
real vegan for sure.
Absolutely. Okay, beautiful. Thank you
Yep.
so much for all your guidance.
Thank you. My
I
love to your
appreciate
beautiful
you.
partner.
Thank you so
To wake up
much.
Odin in him.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, I
So my
can't
love
wait.
to my love to him, to your grandmother, and your beautiful family. I love you, honor you, and respect you, and especially you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. My love to you and your family as well, Aurora. Thanks so much.
Thank,
Infinitely grateful.
thank you. I just want to call you Freya, but that's fine.
Feel free.
Freya, love you. Uh, I'll see you around. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I'll probably be having another session very soon.
Yeah, or you should join our courses or
Yes.
certified. I think you'll be phenomenal at it.
Yeah,
Sessions on your partner.
absolutely.
I think that's the most beautiful way because I that's how I've used it, and all people who are practitioners, they have partners, they do sessions on each other,
Yeah, it's so strong once you do it together and you feel that connection when you
especially
do
if
this.
it's divine twin flame partnership. It's
Yeah.
the most powerful way to do it. Yeah, when you're
Oh,
doing.
absolutely.
But yeah, just think about it. But you're so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aurora.
Love you. Talk to you later. Bye, love.
Thank you. Bye.
Greetings. It is such an honor to be here with you explaining what Galactic Soul History book series is about. I am Aurora. I am the founder of A.U.R.A Hypnosis Healing, which you will find here in our beautiful books. Book one. Every part of this book is divinely beautiful, beginning from the cover and the amount of wisdom and knowledge that is being shared. This book began by A.U.R.A Hypnosis Healing Technique by conducting past life regression on over 330 clients within the last 3 years, where they told their galactic history, their soul journeys, explaining who they were beyond the veil, beyond this earth, in the dimensions, in a universe. These different higher self expressions surprise me just as much as they're going to surprise you. You're going to start reading this book and you're going to want to learn more and more about these different expressions, not wanting to stop. Through these past life regressions, the clients were able to remember consciously
what is within the subconscious as far as where it is that they've traveled throughout time and space, their souls have traveled, and they were able to share histories of different dimensions, planets, and universe and alternate worlds that brought forth pieces of the puzzle, pieces we had thought that we had forgotten. And through every self-expression that they share and these different past lives that they're sharing or future, we learn to be able to remember self, because as we are all fractals of one another, through this book, you will learn how even if a client is talking through a higher self perspective or some of the angelics are talking, you will learn how each one of those have messages even within your life, as we are all expressions and reflections of one another. True history of the galactic history of the universe through all different forms of these higher self expressions, these different clients of throughout internationally throughout the world didn't know each other, but yet we're able to put this beautiful collaboration together. It goes through an infinite amount of how to self-heal, as well as things that are very sensitive, as the My Lab, as how to weave through the artificial matrix and learning to come out from it into the organic matrix. I am a channel to the Galactics, and we channeled furthermore information through this book as well. You will remember your soul through other selves. This in itself is infinitely beautiful, because this is why we fractalize from source itself, so that we can learn from one another, sharing each other's journeys throughout our different incarnations so that we could grow together. So this is what this book is all about, sharing these beautiful infinite expressions that help you grow in the most profound ways, gaining your sovereignty, gaining your power back, recalling memories long lost within perhaps your memory field, activating your crystalline energies, your crystalline bodies, just as you will fall in love with each one of these different clients, these beautiful souls in these soul journeys. You will also learn to fall in love with yourself, because you, with every wisdom, every knowledge gained through every single session that you will learn how to also self-heal within your etheric, your energy body, your physical body, your infinite soul. You will learn all these different things that we thought that were not possible, that you will learn that they are possible. Looking forward to meeting you perhaps in the future through whichever form, whether that is on my YouTube channel, whether it is through any class or certification, through a workshop, through a seminar. Thank you for following your heart to mine. I love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you.